Before you move even a second forward, listen carefully. What you are about to hear is not random, and it is not for everyone. This message found you because something has already shifted in your life, even if you cannot explain it yet. Hold on, stay with me. There has been a presence around you that smiled in daylight and whispered in darkness. Someone who knew your weaknesses, someone who studied your patience, someone who clapped for you in public but questioned you in private. You felt it. That strange heaviness after talking to them. That quiet doubt that appeared after you shared your plans. That sudden delay in things that were once flowing smoothly. You were not imagining it. A snake was hiding in plain sight. Not a creature, not a symbol of fear, but a person with a double face. Someone who stayed close enough to hear your heartbeat and far enough to avoid responsibility. Someone whose words sounded sweet, yet left a bitter echo in your spirit. Don't skip this moment. This part matters. The reason this message is powerful is because the snake has already been eliminated from your life. Not tomorrow. Not later. It has already been removed. And here is the part that will sting. The name will hurt you. It is not a stranger. It is not someone you expected. It is a name that once made you feel safe. A name you defended when others doubted. A name connected to memories, laughter, and shared time. That is why the removal feels quiet, not dramatic. No loud arguments. No big scenes. Just distance. Just silence. Just a sudden clarity that you could not unsee anymore. Stay till the end of this message, because understanding this will free you. You may have noticed that conversations changed. The energy shifted. The support disappeared when you needed it most. They began asking questions that felt more like investigations than care. They celebrated your setbacks more than your growth. And still, you gave them the benefit of doubt. Because your heart is loyal. But loyalty does not mean blindness. This is the moment where protection steps in. What you could not see before was revealed gently, not to break you, but to save you. The snake did not attack you openly. It waited. It observed. It hoped you would stay confused long enough for your light to dim. But that did not happen. Hold on, stay with me. The elimination happened the moment you stopped explaining yourself. The moment you chose peace over proving. The moment you trusted your inner discomfort instead of their comforting lies. That is when the door closed. You might still feel a strange mix of relief and sadness. That is normal. Because even when something is toxic, letting go of familiarity still hurts. But hear this clearly. What left your life was never meant to walk with you into the next chapter. The pain attached to the name is temporary. The peace replacing it is permanent. You are not losing anything valuable. You are gaining clarity, protection, and space for real connections. Don't skip now. This removal is making room for honesty. For people who do not compete with you silently. For voices that celebrate you without hidden jealousy. For relationships that do not drain you after every interaction. The snake is gone, and that is why you may suddenly feel lighter, even without a clear reason. That is why your sleep may feel deeper. That is why your thoughts are becoming sharper. Nothing is wrong with you. Everything is aligning. In the next part, you will understand why this had to happen now, not later, and how this removal is directly connected to the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Stay with me. This message is only beginning. Stay with me for a moment. What I am about to say will connect everything you have been feeling lately. Don't skip. The reason the snake was removed now is because your life is entering a phase where hidden intentions cannot survive. Your growth has reached a level where masks fall off automatically. Not because you confronted anyone, but because truth does not need noise. You may have noticed something strange. After that person slowly faded away, things that were blocked began to move. Ideas started flowing again. Your confidence returned in small, quiet ways. Even problems that once felt heavy no longer controlled your emotions. That is not a coincidence. This is protection in motion. The snake stayed as long as you were learning lessons. But the moment you learned discernment, the connection broke. That is how these things work. When someone can no longer access your energy, they lose their place in your life. Hold on, stay with me. Here is the shocking part most people never realize. The snake did not hate you. They feared becoming irrelevant. Your consistency exposed their insecurity. Your silence exposed their manipulation. Your progress reminded them of everything they avoided becoming. That is why the name hurts. Because you never expected harm from that direction. You trusted them with parts of your story. You shared your plans without knowing they were being quietly judged. But listen carefully. You were never weak for trusting. You were strong enough to believe in people. The removal does not mean you failed. It means you outgrew. Don't skip this truth. When the snake leaves, it often leaves behind confusion. You may replay conversations in your head. You may wonder if you misunderstood something. You may even miss the version of them that felt familiar. That does not mean they were good for you. It only means you are human. What matters is what followed. Peace. A peace that does not require explanation. A peace that feels calm instead of exciting. A peace that does not drain you afterward. That peace is your confirmation. Stay till the end of this message, because this part matters deeply. The removal is also a warning for the future. Not a warning of fear, but of awareness. You are stepping into a season where alignment matters more than attachment. Where energy matters more than words. Where actions speak louder than promises. You will no longer beg for clarity. You will observe and understand. The snake is gone so that genuine connections can find you. People who do not secretly compete. People who do not smile while hoping you slow down. People who protect your name even when you are not present. This is not loss. This is elevation. Don't skip now. In the next part, you will understand how this removal directly unlocks something important that was delayed in your life, and why everything that seemed stuck was waiting for this one separation. Stay with me. The truth is unfolding. Stay with me. This is where everything becomes clear. Don't skip. After the snake was removed, something invisible started rearranging itself around you. You may not have noticed it immediately, but life began responding differently to your presence. People listened more closely. Opportunities felt closer, not distant. Your words carried more weight than before. This is not imagination. When hidden resistance leaves your life, momentum returns. The shocking truth is this: the snake was not only watching you, it was slowing you down without touching you, through subtle doubt, through quiet comparison, through energy that questioned your direction instead of supporting it. You felt tired for no clear reason. You felt delayed without understanding why. You felt like something was always, almost, happening. That chapter is closed. Stay till the end of this part, because this matters. The removal happened silently because you were not meant to fight this battle. You were meant to rise above it. And that is exactly what you did. Now here is something very few people understand. When the wrong person leaves your life, clarity replaces confusion almost instantly. You begin trusting your decisions again. You stop second guessing your instincts. You no longer need approval to move forward. That is power returning to its rightful place. Don't skip now. You might notice that the person who left still thinks about you. Not because they miss you, but because they lost access. Your absence created a mirror they cannot avoid. But you are not meant to look back. This season is about forward motion. What was blocked is unlocking. What was delayed is catching up. What felt heavy is becoming light. You may feel inspired to change routines, to protect your time, to speak less and observe more. That is wisdom growing. The snake is gone, and now your intuition is sharper than ever. You will notice signs faster. You will sense intentions sooner. You will walk away earlier instead of later. This is growth. Stay with me. The next part will reveal why this separation is directly connected to a breakthrough you have been waiting for, and how something unexpected is preparing to enter your life because space has finally been created. Stay till the end. This message is building toward something powerful. Stay with me. This is the turning point. Don't skip. What entered your life after the snake was removed is not noise, not chaos, not confusion. It is alignment. And alignment is quiet, but powerful. You may have felt it already. A strange calm mixed with anticipation. As if something is approaching, but not rushing. As if life paused, took a breath, and then said, now. This separation was not just about protection. It was preparation. Stay till the end of this part, because this connects directly to your future. Here is the once in a lifetime revelation. Some doors do not open because someone close to you is standing in the doorway, not to help you enter, but to observe what happens when you try. The moment that presence leaves, the door no longer resists. That is what happened. The snake's exit created space. And space is never empty for long. You may soon notice new conversations starting effortlessly. People who understand you without long explanations. Situations that feel familiar in a comforting way, not a draining one. This is not random. You are entering a phase where you no longer need to convince anyone of your worth. Your energy speaks before your words do. Hold on, stay with me. The pain connected to the name will fade faster than you expect. One day you will remember it without heaviness, without anger, without questions. That is when you will know you are free. This is growth that cannot be reversed. You will protect your peace without guilt. You will choose distance without drama. You will choose yourself without apology. And the most powerful part? You will never attract the same kind of snake again, because you now see patterns before faces, intentions before words, energy before promises. Don't skip this moment. What is coming next in your life requires clarity, not confusion, strength, not hesitation, peace, not emotional noise. And that is exactly why this had to happen. The snake is gone. The lesson is learned. The path is open. Stay till the end of this journey. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment it finally begins. Stay with me. This part goes deeper than the rest. Don't skip. After the snake left your life, something subtle but powerful began happening inside you. Not outside. Inside. You stopped explaining your silence. You stopped chasing clarity from people who never intended to give it. You stopped shrinking your truth to keep peace with the wrong energy. That shift is everything. Stay till the end. Here is the revelation most people never hear. Sometimes the snake leaves, but the echo remains. The old doubts. The hesitation before trusting your own decisions. The reflex to question yourself. And this part of the journey is about clearing that echo. You are learning to trust yourself again. Not loudly, not dramatically, quietly and firmly. That is real power. Don't skip now. You may notice that your reactions are changing. Things that once triggered you no longer control you. Words that once hurt now pass through without staying. Silence no longer feels empty. It feels safe. This is healing in motion. The name that once hurt you is losing its weight, not because the memory disappears, but because the meaning changes. What once felt like betrayal now feels like protection in disguise. Stay with me. Another once, in a lifetime truth is unfolding. When the snake exits, your intuition sharpens. You will sense misalignment faster than before. You will feel discomfort early, not after damage is done. You will walk away sooner, without needing proof. This is wisdom earned, not taught. Don't skip this moment. Your future connections will feel different, calmer, cleaner, more respectful of your time and energy. You will no longer mistake intensity for connection. You will no longer confuse attention with care. You will recognize sincerity without effort. That is growth. What you lost was never real alignment. What you gained is self-trust. Stay till the end of this part. You are no longer the version of you that tolerated confusion. You are becoming the version that chooses clarity, even if it means standing alone for a moment. And that moment will pass. Because what is coming toward you recognizes your value without needing access to your vulnerability. The snake is gone. The echo is fading. And your inner voice is getting louder. Stay with me. The journey is reaching its most powerful phase. Stay with me. This is the moment where strength replaces memory. Don't skip. Something important is happening now, and it is quiet enough to be missed if you rush past it. You are no longer reacting to what happened. You are responding to who you are becoming. That is a powerful shift. Stay till the end. Here is the truth that changes everything. The snake did not leave to punish you. It left because it could no longer reach you. Your boundaries became invisible walls. Your silence became unreadable. Your peace became untouchable. And when access is lost, influence disappears. Hold on, stay with me. You may notice that your days feel different now. Less heavy, less rushed, more intentional. You are choosing where your energy goes instead of letting others take it. You are protecting your focus without explaining why. You are listening to your inner voice without asking for permission. That is mastery. Don't skip this. Realization. What once distracted you no longer holds your attention. What once confused you now feels obvious. What once pulled you backward has no grip on your future. This is not coincidence. This is clarity settling in. Another once, in, a lifetime truth is unfolding right now. When a snake leaves your life, it exposes your true strength to yourself. You realize you survived without closure. You healed without apology. You moved forward without revenge. That is rare. Stay with me. You are stepping into a version of yourself that does not announce growth. It shows in how you walk away calmly, in how you choose peace over proving, in how you trust timing instead of forcing outcomes. This version of you is dangerous only to confusion, not to people. And that is exactly why your future will be protected. Don't skip now. What is coming next will require this level of self-control, this level of awareness, this level of inner stability. And you are ready. The snake is gone. The lessons are integrated. The distractions are falling away. Stay till the end of this journey. You are closer than you think. Stay with me. This is the part people remember. Don't skip. You have reached the point where the past no longer has permission to speak louder than your present. What once distracted you can no longer define you. What once drained you can no longer reach you. That is not luck. That is transformation. Stay till the end. Here is the final revelation. The snake was removed so you could finally hear your own voice clearly. Not the voice shaped by doubt. Not the voice shaped by approval. But the voice shaped by truth. And that voice is steady now. You may notice something powerful happening. You are no longer chasing answers. Answers are meeting you where you stand. People will sense your shift before you say a word. They will feel your boundaries without testing them. They will respect your silence without questioning it. This is authority without force. Hold on, stay with me. The name that once hurt you has no power here. It belongs to a version of you that needed contrast to grow. And that version did its job. Now you are standing in clarity. Don't skip this moment. The future opening in front of you requires calm focus, not emotional weight. It requires discernment, not doubt. It requires confidence that does not need validation. And you have it. This is the moment where peace becomes permanent, where lessons turn into wisdom, where endings transform into beginnings. The snake is gone, the path is clear, and you are walking forward without hesitation. Stay till the end of this message, not because you need more answers, but because you are finally becoming the answer. Stay with me. This part seals everything. Don't skip. You are now standing in a space that only a few reach. A space where clarity replaces craving, where peace replaces urgency, where you no longer need to look over your shoulder. That is not accidental. Stay till the end. Here is the final, shocking truth connected to the title. The snake was not removed only to protect you. It was removed so your destiny could recognize you. Certain paths do not open when the wrong energy walks beside you. Certain doors remain silent when your circle is misaligned. The moment that presence left, your path became visible again. You may feel it now. A quiet confidence. A calm readiness. A sense that something important is approaching, not loudly, but steadily. Hold on, stay with me. This is the phase where your life begins responding to intention instead of reaction. You are no longer pulled by emotions. You are guided by awareness. That is rare. Don't skip this realization. You will notice that you attract differently now. Not louder people. Not dramatic situations. But aligned opportunities. Clear conversations. Respect without effort. The past cannot reach you here. The name that once hurt you has lost its meaning. Not because it never mattered, but because it no longer defines you. That is freedom. Stay till the end of this part. You are not becoming cold. You are becoming clear. You are not distant. You are discerning. And that discernment is your protection. The snake is gone for good. The lesson is complete. The future is responding. Stay with me. You did not lose anything. You gained yourself. Stay with me. This part brings the message home. Don't skip. There is a reason you are still listening. Not curiosity. Recognition. Something inside you knows this story is about more than the past. It is about direction. Stay till the end. Here is the revelation that completes the circle. When the snake left your life, it did not leave empty space behind. It left alignment. And alignment quietly changes everything. You may notice that decisions feel easier now. Not because choices are fewer, but because confusion is gone. You are no longer torn between what feels right and what feels familiar. You choose what feels right without hesitation. That is growth most people never reach. Hold on, stay with me. This is the season where your energy becomes selective. You listen more than you speak. You observe more than you react. You move with intention instead of impulse. And because of that, life begins cooperating with you. Don't skip this truth. What once required effort now flows naturally. What once demanded explanation now requires none. What once drained you now cannot even approach you. The snake has no access here. The name that once hurt you has been replaced by understanding, not bitterness. Understanding. And understanding is power. Stay till the end of this part. You are no longer proving anything to anyone. You are building quietly, strongly, clearly. This is not the end of the message. This is the confirmation. The snake is gone. Your vision is clear. And the path ahead responds only to those who walk it with awareness. Stay with me. What is next will meet you at the right moment. Stay with me. This is where the message becomes personal. Don't skip. At this point, you may realize something quietly powerful. You are no longer waiting for validation. You are no longer searching for signs everywhere. You are standing firmly in your own knowing. That is not ordinary. Stay till the end. Here is the once, in, a, lifetime truth. The snake was removed not only from your surroundings, but from your decision making, from your hesitation, from the inner voice that doubted itself. That voice is gone now. You may notice how calm your choices feel, how you no longer rush to explain yourself, how you feel comfortable letting silence speak for you. This is clarity matured. Hold on, stay with me. You are entering a phase where timing aligns naturally, where meetings feel purposeful, where conversations carry meaning instead of confusion. Nothing feels forced anymore. Don't skip this realization. You did not lose a person. You lost interference. And interference is the only thing that ever blocked you. The name that once hurt you no longer carries power because you see the full picture now. You see why it could not come with you. You see why it had to end quietly. That understanding is freedom. Stay till the end of this part. You are no longer reacting to life. You are responding to it with awareness. And awareness changes outcomes. This is not the end of the journey. This is the calm before something meaningful begins. The snake is gone. Your focus is sharp. And your next steps will be taken with certainty. Stay with me. You are exactly where you need to be. Stay with me. This part completes the inner shift. Don't skip. You may not have spoken about it, but you felt it. A quiet separation from your old self. Not painful. Not dramatic. Just final. That is important. Stay till the end. Here is the truth that few are ready to hear. When the snake left your life, it also took something with it. Your need to be understood by everyone. And that is freedom. You no longer feel the urge to explain your choices. You no longer justify your boundaries. You no longer soften your truth to keep others comfortable. That change is irreversible. Hold on, stay with me. You are entering a phase where your presence speaks before your words do. Where people feel your clarity without you saying much. Where respect arrives naturally, not negotiated. This is not distance. This is authority. Don't skip this realization. The pain connected to the name served its purpose. It woke you up. It refined your awareness. It strengthened your discernment. Now it dissolves. You may notice that memories no longer pull you backward. They feel neutral, almost instructional. That means healing is complete. Stay till the end of this part. You are no longer accessible to confusion. You are no longer available for misalignment. You are no longer repeating old cycles. And that is why what comes next will stay. This version of you does not attract chaos. It attracts clarity. The snake is gone. The lesson is integrated. And your path is steady. Stay with me. You are walking forward with quiet confidence, and nothing behind you can call you back. Stay with me. This part reveals what is happening right now. Don't skip. Something has shifted in how life responds to you. Not loudly, not but suddenly. Consistently. You may notice fewer obstacles, fewer misunderstandings, fewer emotional drains. That is not coincidence. Stay till the end. Here is the once in a lifetime realization. When the snake left your life, your energy stopped leaking. You reclaimed focus you did not know you had lost. You reclaimed confidence that was quietly suppressed. Now everything moves cleaner. Hold on, stay with me. You are no longer second, guessing your intuition. You trust the pause. You trust the silence. You trust the moment when something feels off. And because of that, you avoid damage before it forms. That is protection working through awareness. Don't skip this truth. You may notice that people approach you differently now, with more respect, with clearer intentions, with less manipulation, because clarity cannot be tested easily. The name that once caused discomfort has lost its grip. It no longer triggers emotion. It simply exists in the past where it belongs. That is closure without conversation. Stay till the end of this part. You are standing in a phase where life does not need to warn you loudly. You hear the whisper. You read the sign. You move accordingly. This is maturity of the soul. The snake is gone. The distractions are quiet. And your direction is steady. Stay with me. What is unfolding now is built to last. Stay with me. This is where understanding becomes unshakable. Don't skip. You are now seeing people clearly, not through hope, not through fear, but through truth. That is a rare position to stand in. Stay till the end. Here is the revelation that changes how you move forward. The snake did not leave chaos behind. It left certainty. You are no longer guessing who belongs in your life. You are no longer confused by mixed signals. You are no longer pulled into emotional noise. Clarity has taken over. Hold on, stay with me. You may notice that your tolerance has changed, not out of anger, out of self-respect. What once drained you now feels obvious. What once confused you now feels misplaced. What once tempted you now feels unnecessary. That is evolution. Don't skip this truth. The name that once carried weight no longer sits heavy in your chest. It has become information, not emotion. A lesson, not a wound. That is mastery. Stay till the end of this part. You are entering a phase where you move quietly but powerfully. You choose carefully. You trust deeply. You walk away early. This is not isolation. This is discernment. People who meet you now will meet the real you. Not the version that overgave. Not the version that overexplained. But the version that knows. The snake is gone. Your awareness is awake. And your future decisions will protect you before harm can even approach. Stay with me. You are no longer becoming strong. You